Hey, butterfly. Hey, butterfly. Okay, I gotta do something with this dirt. I might water some folks today. I got my, what is this? Lava, lava rocks. Let's see what it look like. This supposed to be 2 pounds? This do not look like no damn 2 pounds. I should have ordered the other top dressing. This don't really look like, but we gonna make it work. Oh, there it is. Please don't fly away. I don't know if I want to put a plant in there. But I need to put, I need to put you, who, you, right. What happened? Have to sit up. Is this, is this the same? No, this is bigger. This is bigger. Okay. Don't fly away. Stay. Stay there. A whole rock. clean that off. That looked like it might be interesting. Let's see what the roots, what we got. Not bad. Got a few that are dry. I'll pull them off. I really want to pull this one off too because it's broken. It's not bad. Even though the pot was, it's real dry. I'm gonna give it some water. Loosen up these roots. Yeah. Give it some water. Shoot, I might have been able to put it in this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to because smushing. I have to fill it up though. There you go. Okay. Put this up. I know y'all probably be like, how many plants do she have? A lot. But I'm trying to get all of this done now so that I don't have to do anything in the winter. Because I ain't going to be able to be out here, you know, in the winter. So I want to get all of my, everything that I need to get done. Hey, girl. Girl. I love this color. I forgot to put my earrings on. I love this color. I don't know what it's going to look like when it starts to fade down. But I think purple is going to be it. I think purple is the one, girl. I like purple. Because I couldn't remember when I did this like 3 years ago. I couldn't remember if I liked the pink or the purple better. But I think it's the purple. It's the purple for me. I've been wanting to put this plant in another pot because the pot that it was in, it had definitely grew out of it. So now, hopefully, um, it'll open up a little bit. It's definitely, it does. But see, the only thing is, it's popping today because today is the first. Today is the first day. You know, by next week, it'll be real faint. But what I'm going to do, since I like this color, I'm going to do the permanent purple and pray that that lasts longer. Now that I know I like this purple, I can use the permanent because I can definitely keep it this color. I wish it would just stay like this, but it ain't. If it stayed like this, I would be like, that girl, okay? I would definitely be that girl. Oh, my water got dirty. So, girl, yesterday, that shit stressed me the hell out. I think where I made my mistake is when I went to the back, I should have just went to the back, said hi, you know, because when I got there, they had already took him to the back and was, prepping him for surgery, talking to him, coming in, marking, that, putting the X and marking the ankle and all of that kind of stuff. And so he had told the nurse, my mom is coming and, I want her to come back here. So when I got there, they took me to the back where he was, and he laying there in the bed with the IVs, and um, the surgeon came in and talked to us. And then after that, they were like, "Okay, well, we getting ready to go, Mr. Jones." Um, he asked questions and they had did all the preliminary stuff already. And so they were like, "Oh, you can walk with us to this door. When we get to the door, we gonna turn, and you're gonna go back out to the waiting room." And they're pushing my child, and I'm walking behind them, and that did it. That did it. Like, I legit almost lost it. But I'm trying to, um, I'm trying to be cool. I'm like, okay, Shana, everything is gonna be fine. There's no reason for you to freak out. That the surgery is is gonna be, it's gonna be fine. But to me, anytime you put somebody to sleep, anytime you go under in anesthesia, there are risks. I don't care what nobody tell you. Anytime they put you to sleep and intubate you, there are risks because the anesthesiologist came before the surgeon, and she talked to us. She asked had he ever had surgery before, and we were like, yeah, he's had surgery before. He's been put under before. And she asked, did he have any reactions, from anesthesia? Did he get sick? Did he have any problems? And, he was like, no. And the anesthesiologist was like, he's a healthy young man. She was looking at me. She was like, he's a healthy young man. He should be perfectly fine. Like, my son is very active. He hikes. We know he ride bikes. On the weekend, um, he's always doing something. He's not. he a homebody, but he like to get out and do things. He goes for hikes and walks and you know all of this kind of stuff. So he is healthy. He's not on any medication. He's only 33 years old. He's not on any kind of medication or anything. His blood pressure is perfect. His sugar is perfect. They checked his A1C and all of that stuff in his pre-op. So, oh, and he said they stuck his finger before surgery and, said his sugar levels were fine. So, of course, the anesthesiologist was like, yeah, you don't have anything to worry about. He's young. You know, we don't expect him to have any reactions from anesthesia. He's been under before and he hasn't had any problems. She said, but if anything does arise, she said, I'm there with him. Of course, they give a speech that they always give. I'm there with him the whole time during surgery. It's my job to monitor his vitals. If I see anything, I will take care of it. So I'm listening to her and I'm like, okay, I understand that because, I've had surgery and I've had to talk to the anesthesiologist before with my son because, he had a major surgery like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. Um, so yeah, you hear all that. But the last surgery that my son had, we almost lost him. He hemorrhaged on the table. It was a 6 hour surgery. And after everything was over, the doctor came out and he was like, your son is a fighter. He said, because we really almost lost him at one point. He was losing so much blood. But, the whole time he was in surgery, I was praying so hard. And I know I've told this story before. The doctor said it was 2 times that they got really scared for Hakeem. It was 2 times that my spirit told me to get up, walk outside and pray. And I was praying and crying out. I had walked outside the weight room and I was just out there praying and crying out to God. Just cry, just tears. My husband didn't even know because he was there with me. Just tears just flowing, just crying out to the Lord, begging him not to take my child. Not knowing the danger that, he was in at the time. I heard the code when it came across the loudspeaker. They called a code for my child. And I heard it. And I didn't know it was for him. But they were calling for the rapid infuser. And I remember it clear as day. And after everything was over, the doctor said, if we hadn't had that rapid infuser, which is a machine that pumps the blood into your system really fast. It's a blood transfuser. Normally, when you get a blood transfusion, the blood is pumped into your system slowly because you can have a reaction from receiving donor blood too fast. Sometimes your body just kind of freaks out. So they normally transfuse blood slow. This machine is designed to pump the blood back into your system extremely fast if you're hemorrhaging. They had to use that machine on my son, and it saved his life. All those things, the doctor coming back telling me we almost lost him, your son is a fighter, all of those things just, came back into my mind as they're wheeling my child into the operating room. just watching him, and he had an uneasy look on his face. He looked scared. And you don't want to see your child, even though your child is an adult, you don't want them to be scared. Like, you want to go in there with them and hold their hand, even if they sleep, to let them know your mommy is here. I'm going to be here. And I just told him, I'm here. When you wake up, I'm going to be here. I'm not leaving this hospital until I see you woke. And he was like, okay. So that was a long ass 2 hours. Very long 2 hours. But when it was over, they, when he came into recovery, they texted me on my phone. They have a system at the hospital now. When he came into recovery, they text me, surgery was a success. The patient is in recovery. And as soon as he wakes up completely, we will come and get you. So it took another maybe 30 minutes for them to come out to the waiting room where I was. And no, she called me. The nurse called and she said, "You in the hospital?" I said, "Yeah, I'm in the waiting room." And she said, "Oh, okay, he's woke now, so I'm gonna come out and get you." I said, "Oh, okay." So when I got back there, he looked like he looked uncomfortable. They had his leg propped up real high. Um, he looked very uncomfortable. He said he was having some pain, but they said that they had put in a nerve block, and it takes about maybe 30 minutes for it to kick in. And so they were gonna wait and see if the nerve block kicked in before they gave him anything else, because they didn't want to give him too much. So the nerve block did kick in, and he was in less pain when he left the hospital. And I called him this morning, and he said that he wasn't he wasn't in much pain. He felt decent. So I was like, that's good. And I asked him, did he did he need anything? And he said he had food and stuff. So I know that my son don't like, he's not he's not one of those lovey-dovey, wants you to cuddle him and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not like running over to his house. Oh my God, I don't want to do that because I know how he is. So I'll probably go over this weekend and, take him some Chick-fil-A or something. And I'm thinking about going to pick up his daughter so that she can come and spend some time with him. I'll probably do, my husband will probably do that, so she can see him, because her mama don't want to drive out here. So, you know how the baby mama shit is. She got I guess, a new boyfriend, and she don't want to drive out here. So my granddaughter won't see him for 6 weeks unless we go get him. We go get her. Okay, so these are lava rocks. They're supposed to help the plant dispense moisture, so a lot of moisture won't stay in the plant. I'm hoping now that I put this in another pot, she'll open up because she's closed up and it's not as hot now. So the plants close up when it's hot because they're trying to get away from that heat. So it's not as hot. Going into August and September, the temperature um, here in Northern California really changes. So it's not as warm. People think, oh, it's so hot in California. It's always hot. No, it's not. It ain't. Especially here in the Bay Area, it's it's windy a lot because we close to the water. Child, I was looking for a hotel to stay in. We still ain't found a hotel for my birthday. I don't think we want to call me off for my birthday because, God dog, what is y'all doing? Because I refuse to pay $600 a night for a damn hotel. I just don't want to do it. And it's not that we don't have the money. We can put that shit on a credit card. I just don't want to. Not for my birthday. Like um I would rather spend that $600 when we go to Disneyland in December. I don't want to spend that for a birthday trip. I really don't. So I don't know. Like the hotel I want to stay at, like if I go to Monterey or Carmel, I want to stay close to the beach. We found an Airbnb, but what happened was we had booked one place and we decided we want to stay there. Hold on, I know you can't see me. And we canceled, and Expedia don't want to give us our money back. And they said it was canceled. It was canceled well in advance, and Expedia is playing with our money. So my husband is like, I want to book another hotel until these people give us our money because that was the credit card that we were going to use. I gotta get rid of this dirt for the trip, and we don't want to use another one. So we waiting for. He contacted Expedia this morning, and if they don't do it, then he's gonna contact the bank, the credit card company, and tell them what happened because somebody gonna give us our money back. Shit. I'm sweeping that because the dirt is flying. When I go in the house from doing this, I be having dirt everywhere. Like it be feeling like it's on my lips. Every time I garden, I go back in the house, I change my clothes, I wash my face. I do the surgery wash on my hands. Like I wash all the way up here because it's so dusty. Expedia is difficult to work with. Yeah, we won't be working with them no more. If we want to make a reservation, we would just call the hotel directly because I'm not gonna be dealing with that shit. Give me my money back. Shit. Let me see, do I need, while I got the dirt out and I got everybody out, let me make sure everybody is in the pot that they should be in, because if they not, I can fix it now while I'm in the mood. Yeah, we booked a refundable. Yeah, it was definitely a refundable room. And we canceled before the date that you could cancel. So Expedia is tripping. Maybe I'll put these in the pot. Keep falling over. Anybody else look okay? Okay. Just these two. And I'm gonna just give him a little top dressing, and I'm gonna put her in another pot. Look at her little roots. What you say? They may have to reach out to the property to process the refund since they're contracted with them. When my husband reached out, they told my husband to reach out to the hotel. And then the hotel was like, no, you need to reach out to, no, go back through Expedia. And so that's when he got frustrated and was like, oh, motherfucker, better give me my money. And so he sent Expedia an email like, y'all motherfuckers better give me my money. I'm not playing with y'all. I don't know if if he called anybody at Expedia. Uh, she was her little leaves was being smashed. That pot was too small. I knew it was too small though, but I just didn't. I just hadn't did anything. She got a lot of nice little roots. This is a nice little pot, and she needs some water. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they told him. They can't. They don't touch the third party booking. They told my husband, yeah, next time call us directly. So we won't be using uh, third parties no more. When we get ready to do something, we'll just call the hotel because don't nobody have time to be dealing with that shit. If it says the room is refundable, then get the people their money back. Don't nobody want to have to deal with a bunch of rigmarole. And I'm already pissed off because I don't have nowhere to go for my birthday. And y'all jokers, y'all jokers playing with my refund. So I ain't happy. But I'm not about to let that mess up my birthday because we gonna go somewhere. We gonna go somewhere. Shit. Even if it's just local, we gonna do something. Just me and my husband. Because I mean I really do wanna go to Carmel because I wanna go to the beach. I wanna be by the water. Even though we're gonna, I don't want to travel on my actual birthday. I didn't want my birthday to be, us to be traveling on that day and I'll be tired and stuff. So for my actual birthday, we'll be back. If we, make the trip like I want to, for my birthday, we'll be back home. And if not, if it don't work, if this don't work and I don't get a chance to go to Carmel for my birthday, I'm not gonna trip because we gonna do it up big in December, going to Disneyland. You know, I'm just gonna look forward to that. Okay, she looks much better. Oh, and I do have those little tags coming in the mail, and it tells you like what type of the tags. You can put the names of the plants on there because I be like figuring out what the plant is, and then I be forgetting. So they have these little stakes that you can put in the plant, and you write the name on there, so you don't forget who your plant is. Because I can't remember names for shit. Let me see what's going on in here. Oh, you look good. You look good. Cause it just don't. The soil is good. Yeah, you look fine. You just dry. Maybe you want some more sun. You was looking funny, and I took you out the sun because you was looking weird. So, do you want the sun or not? Huh? You was looking weird. That's why I took you out the sun. You see how he growing, but he is growing, looking like he reaching for the sun. So I'm gonna bring him back up here because I had put him in the second on the second shut-in list in the back. He was being monitored, but now he looking like I don't like it back here. He don't look happy. I'm gonna give him some of these lava rocks I'm gonna give everybody a good drink, a little drink and drink, and that's gonna be it. I'm probably gonna take my butt back in the house. I'm gonna give everybody some water though. So I'm gonna turn y'all around. I need a bucket. Okay, I think I'm gonna put you in the back. You don't look that good. You may have to go in the backyard. You alright, girl? Hey, little bit. Hey, pretty girl. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna wash y'all. Hey, Annie. Annie, look like you growing, girl. You looking good. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Ooh, sorry. Did I drown you? I hope not. You can't get no water. Sorry. I know that sucks. Everybody get water for two. I know. Watch that. You can't have no water either, girl. You just had some. Get some water out your trunk. It's for all the thirsty people. It's for all the people that can make their own water. You make your own water. Y'all always look dry. What's going on over here? Okay, I need the rest of y'all to bloom too. Hey, Shark Tooth. Hey, Henny Winnie. Hey, Golden Girl. Okay, I need you to do do something. You ain't been doing nothing in a minute. You gonna have to produce. Now, is that enough water? No. How many times am I gonna have to fill up this water container? Fred, you dry? Hey, Fred. Ooh, I be acting like I be trying to drown y'all. Who didn't get no water? You wasn't supposed to get one. Oh, you. Yeah, you ain't doing good. I don't know what's going on in there. I might put you in the backyard. Oh, wait, somebody didn't get none. I see you, girl. I'm sorry. Did you get some? Oh, you only gonna get a little bit. There you go. Okay. Oh, y'all. Why y'all didn't tell me? Oh, you need top dressing. I guess the son said, I'm gonna get out of here. What's the plant that's drinking all the water? The one that don't need no water? The one that I won't get no water to? That's a ponytail palm. They store water in their trunk because the trunk is so thick. So you don't want to, if you overwater it, you'll kill it. So when I water my other plants, I don't water her. She ain't get no water because I ain't trying to kill her. And the other plants may be dry, but they don't store water like she does. So I have to water them. But just because I water them, don't mean I water her. Oh, and the cactus. That's why I told the little cactus he couldn't handle water either because they're easy to overwater. So I told him he couldn't handle none either. Not right now. Because he can go without water longer than these can. So no water for you, boo boo. So I'm gonna give the two of these some water because it's a whole lot of it's a lot of plants. And some of the pots are bigger than others. You know, like I have some that are in little small pots like this, and some that are in bigger pots, so they take more water than the little guys. I think I had to fill the water thing up, what, 3 times? Because I did go in the backyard and give them some too. But I do have 2 plants back there that I'm gonna have to get my lawn chair and go in the back and tackle them because I don't feel like picking them up and carrying them out here because they're heavy. It's like 2 jade plants that both of them need a trim. They need a haircut. They probably need me to dig through the soil and loosen the soil up and then water them really good. And I don't want to do that out here. I would rather do it back there. So I got to get my lawn chair out the garage and go sit in the backyard. And, well, it's not the backyard. This is the backyard, the side of the house. Um, and do that maybe tomorrow. And then I think I have everybody in the pots that I want because this is my thing. I want everybody in the pot that they can stay in for the rest of the winter. And I won't have to worry about anybody. I don't think anybody's going to outgrow their pots during the winter. So when spring and summer comes, we'll do this again. You know, if people have graduated to larger pots, we'll start um, putting them in bigger pots next summer. The same thing I'm doing now, I won't have to do in the summer. Maintenance, your maintenance in the summer, and then in the winter months, some plants grow in the winter because it's not as much sun. And you can see they open up, they throw off babies and stuff in the wintertime, especially winters here in California because they're not brutal. You know, it's less sun, it's windy, it's less sun, but we don't have harsh winters. Like the temperatures are not going to, you know, of course, not drop down to freezing and stuff. So they have a chance to really grow here during the wintertime, and a lot of them do. The summertime, some of these plants go dormant in the summer because of the heat. So you're just maintaining and making sure that, they're not getting sunburnt, because they do. Just like if we sit in the sun too much, we get suntan. The same thing happens to them. But unfortunately, if they get suntan, they don't heal. Where they get suntan at, they gonna be brown, and then they'll grow green beyond that brown. Like this plant is suntan, where he has like little brown spots. They not gonna go away. And I moved him because he was getting suntanned, and then he don't seem like he like it in the shade. So I'm gonna put his butt back in the sun, because the sun is not as bright now because we in August. So maybe he'll be okay out here, where he'll get a little bit more sun. So I'm gonna water these two, and then that's gonna be it. Go like that. Put a little bit of dressing on you. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is the baby to one of my plants, but it's not like maturing the way I want it to, for me to be able to tell. I'm like, who are you, girl? Who is your mama? Because I thought you was somebody else, but you don't look like her. I don't know who your mama is. Who's your mama, girl? Okay. So I gave her a little top dressing. I don't know who your mama is. You somebody's baby. I just don't know who. I need you to get bigger so I can tell who your mama is. Okay? Hurry up. Who baby is this? You don't look like none of these people. I don't think that's your mama. Is that your mama? I don't think so. Child, I don't know who you belong to. Oh, this is a pretty rock. This is nice. Hmm. Add this to my collection. Come on, rock. that? It's some type of bandit agate, I think. That was in the top dressing, the soil bag. That's interesting. I think we got everybody. I think I'm gonna put that plant in the backyard because I think it's getting too much sun. It's looking sickly. It's looking like, help me, Jesus. Put my little pots back. I got a little space for them. Get off me, ant. Shit. And cuss the ant out. I'll be right back. Okay, come on here. Come on, you. So I have a jade plant that I've had for about 18 years. Well, it's over 20 years old. It's probably 30 years old because I took it from a mature jade plant. So my plant was about 18 years old. So I when we moved, I took a big piece of it and brought it with me. And it's in a pot. And this jade was in the ground. So it's, I can kind of tell it's got that stifle, like it want to grow, but it's in a pot. So it know it's only going to grow so much. And I don't want to put it in the ground because we are eventually one day going to leave here. And I don't want to have to dig my plant up if I put it in the ground. Now, one thing that I do want is some sunflowers. And so they say in California, you can grow sunflowers year round. Oh, you driving? Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting ready to leave anyway. Um, they say in California, you can grow sunflowers year round. So I was thinking about getting some. because I love sunflowers. I think they so. I just think that they bring something special to your garden. So I saw some. I can't remember where we were, and I should have got it. I should have got them then. They were in a pot. Um, I might get some. So that's it, y'all. I'm pretty sure they have some at Home Depot. That's it, girl. Go on and do what you doing. I'm about to um, go in the house and clean myself up and probably chill out for a little while. So thank you for coming. I don't know where everybody else is. Why it look like I got a bald spot right there? I think it's just how my curls are. But thank you for coming, and I will see you guys probably back here tomorrow if I ain't doing nothing. I should tell. What do I want to eat today? I wish we had a Chick-fil-A in my city, but we don't. Uh, do I want some pizza? I don't know what I want to eat, but I want to eat something different that I don't normally eat. Oh, I should go to the Habit and get that chicken salad. I love that chicken salad at the Habit. I don't know, but I'm getting ready to go eat something. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.